At 3:17 a.m., the house inhaled. I don't mean that metaphorically. The walls expanded, the floorboards arched upward, and a deep, wet breath crawled through the corridors like a living thing. The sound pressed against my ears, heavy and intimate, as if the house had finally noticed me. That was the moment I realized the house on Ravenscroft Hill wasn't abandoned. It was waiting. Ravenscroft Hill sat on the outskirts of Salem, Massachusetts, far from the tourist routes and candle-lit ghost tours. No signs pointed toward it. No guidebooks mentioned it. Locals didn't even like saying its name. When asked, they would pause, swallow, and change the subject. But history remembered it. Built in 1691, a year before the Salem Witch Trials reached their bloody peak, Ravenscroft House belonged to Elias Ravenscroft, a magistrate known for his cold logic and religious cruelty. He believed evil could be measured, tested, and extracted, like disease. More than 30 accused witches were imprisoned in the basement of his home. None survived. Official records claimed illness, starvation, or natural causes. But unofficial journals told another story, of screaming nights, iron tools, prayers spoken backward, and a man who believed suffering brought salvation. In 1702, Elias Ravenscroft locked himself inside his house during a storm. The house burned to the ground by morning. No body was ever found. I first learned about Ravenscroft House while researching forgotten locations for my podcast, Dead Frequency. I'd covered prisons, asylums, and battlefields, but Ravenscroft stood out. Not because of the deaths, but because people were still dying there. In 1923, a family of 5 vanished after attempting to restore the land. In 1978, 3 teenagers broke in. Only one came back, blind and screaming about faces in the walls. In 2009, a historian named Margaret Lowe went missing during a private investigation. Her recorder was found at the base of the hill. The last thing it